The Spookiest Attic. I hear sounds coming from up above my head. I try to sleep, but the tighter I close my eyes, the louder the noises seem to get. It sounds like someone dragging a rake across a chalkboard. Or, no, it's more like a bunch of marbles falling onto a linoleum floor. No, not that either. Tonight the sound could be 24 maracas rolling back and forth on a lazily tossing boat. Whatever it is, it's scaring me to death. My name is Drew, and I sleep in the bedroom just underneath the attic. At least I'm supposed to sleep there. Ever since the noise started, I can barely catch 4 winks, much less 40 of them. It's not the sound that bothers me so much as the pictures it puts in my head. Stuff like a rake on a chalkboard. Who could sleep while that's running through their brain? Well, as my mother likes to say, I've had enough of this nonsense. Tonight I'm getting to the bottom of this. The only problem is, even before the noises started, the attic wasn't my favorite part of the house. In fact, it was my least favorite place, not just in this house, but in the whole world. A lot of people have spooky attics, but ours is the spookiest. We live in a big old house. My dad says it's rambling, and the attic is way bigger than it needs to be. The lights don't work very well, and there are all sorts of shadowy corners behind clothes, chests, and boxes that have been there since long before we moved in. We really have no idea what is up there, and I can't imagine anything scarier than that. Except whatever it is that's making these noises. Tonight, I'm not going to let my imagination run wild. I grip my dad's most powerful flashlight with my hand and check to make sure the batteries are working. I have my spares in my backpack, just in case they run out. I also have a water bottle, a sandwich, some chips, and a few cookies in case I get stranded up there. Most importantly, I have my music player. This is crucial because everyone knows that monsters can't get at you as long as you've got your music to keep you safe. I jam the headphones into my ears and turn the music up loud. My parents have been asleep for hours when I open the creaky attic door and climb the steps into the darkness. The flashlight beam sweeps ahead of me, illuminating trunks and piles of junk and who knows what else. I creep across the dusty floor, moving slowly to make sure not a single part of the attic escapes my flashlight's glare. I ignore my sweaty palms, pounding heart, and sickening sensation in my stomach that I am making a very bad mistake. This isn't about facing my fears, I tell myself. It's about getting some sleep. If I can't sleep, I can't study. And if I can't study, I'll flunk out of school and I'll have to join the circus, and the fact is, I don't like the circus one bit. I'm thinking so hard about how much I don't want to join the circus that I space out a little, and I'm shocked to find myself all the way at the other end of the attic. I didn't find anything at all. If there are monsters up here, they must be better at hiding than I am at looking. Only now do I realize how far I am from the stairs. The attic is long, dark, and full of secrets, and I have to walk back across. More importantly, I have to find out what's making this skittering noise, or this whole trip was a waste. I take out my headphones and wait for the monsters to strike. They leave me alone. For now. I hear the noise coming from far away. It's not just right above my bedroom, but seems to be coming from several different directions at once. My ears are playing tricks on me, I think. This is what happens when you don't get enough sleep. I walk towards the place where the noise is the loudest, my quivering flashlight held straight out in front of my body. There are 3 boxes stacked up on top of one another, with writing too small for me to read. I get closer, and the noise gets louder. A label on a box written in faded marker reads, "Toys." Of course! It's a box of old toys, probably from 100 years ago or more. There are probably some wind-up toys in there, and somehow gotten wound. Each night they rattle up against each other, and each night they keep me awake. All I have to do is take the toys out of the box, and they'll quiet down. I stand on my tiptoes, trying to reach the upper box of toys. I'm just getting a grip on it when it slips out of my sweaty palms. It flips over, dumping its contents all over me. My head takes the blow from a bunch of heavy old toys, and my body is covered in 15 to 20,000 creepy, crawly, fuzzy spiders. Sometimes it's not possible to scream loud enough. I run as fast as I can back to the stairs, knocking spiders off my body with both hands. I must have dropped the flashlight along the way because it's dark when I get back downstairs, and I can't see whether I've gotten all the spiders off me until my mom turns the hallway light on. "Andrew," she says, "what's wrong?" "I want to switch bedrooms," I tell her, "and you need to hire an exterminator."